Howdy folks, it's Donal Ward McCarthy here with Keller Williams Realty again, just bringing you your update for September 2019 for the sales in Bloordale Village. So there were only 5 sales in Bloordale Village last month. There were a few that I felt were good deals. Now, they were good deals because the properties, for certain reasons, you know, there were deficiencies, and but I still feel that people got into this neighbourhood for under $1 million. So first off, there was 197 Emerson Avenue, small little row house, 2-story, about 13-foot frontage by 119. It's backing onto the site that the gallery on the park is going to be built. They'll be backing on ultimately to where the 95,000 square foot community centre is going to be built. So when all that's done, location-wise, it's a great spot. That one sold in 21 days, listed at $699, sold for 2% below at $685. So not bad. Yes, I know deficiencies with the property, but still somebody got into the neighbourhood for under 700k. Next was 125 Millicent Street. Here was a little semi-detached 2-story in rough shape, but still it was on Millicent, which is a quiet street. Doesn't get much traffic, mostly traffic for people who live on the street. Anyways, I was on the market for 45 days, listed at $950, ultimately sold for $905. So again, I feel from a buyer perspective, somebody did quite well there to get into our neighbourhood for that price. Okay, and then back to the typical stuff that's selling well, where I feel it's done either slightly over what market value was due to competition. We've 3 sales. One is 65 Ward Street. That one was listed for $999, sold in 1 day for $1,275,000. Now remember, Ward is also facing quite an industrial area there. Ubisoft are doing some renovations and adding an extra building and stuff. So locationally not the best spot, but still I feel from a seller perspective, they did really well there at almost 1.3 mil. 82 Armstrong, again like Millicent, Armstrong is a street that doesn't get much traffic. It's mostly traffic, local traffic for people living on the street. Listed at $1,089,000, sold for 1.25. It was a nice renovated, semi-detached 2-story with a detached garage as well too. So that's a typical price for what renovated product would get. Then there was one on Wallace, 115 Wallace. Actually, this was my own sale. So this was a unique property to sell. We actually had it sold before coming to the market. That deal fell through, and then we brought it to the market. We listed at 1.45. It was a detached 2-story, 25-foot frontage. The unique thing about this house though, and why we listed with price at high strategy, was because it was a rooming house. And indeed, there were 10 tenants in there when I took over this project to sell it for the seller. So definitely not something you're going to try and generate a multiple offer scenario on. So we listed it high, listed at 1.45, and we had got it sold firm for 1.4 in 9 days. So I think we did very well for the seller there. So there you have it, folks. That's the update for Bloordale Village for September 2019 sales. It's Donal Ward McCarthy here with Keller Williams. Reach out to me if you have any questions at all in regards to real estate, anything at all. You need a plumber, electrician, what have you. We have local trades. We can refer you over to them, people that we know and trust. So yeah, reach out anytime. Thank you so much. Ciao.